Okay, Kurt, here is Kyle from last week. So just wanted to show you a couple things that we're working on here. We are working on him getting the ball away from his head so that he won't get into this elbow lead and this casting out and getting the hand too far behind the ball, and then trying to throw in this position here with the elbow coming down. See how he never really, the elbow just continues to move out, and then right there finally stops. So he's used to doing this here, where he takes the hand and he pulls it really close to his head. That's a 41-degree angle there. And what we really want with elbow flexion at this point is somewhere, between 85 and 90. And this video here, his elbow flexion is in a much, much better position. He's definitely, well, it's more than that. He's about 80. Excuse me, he's somewhere near 80 if I move this in a little bit more. Yeah, he's definitely over 80, which is a much better position for the arm to roll back, because we want the arm to roll back so that you use the elastic properties of the arm, and it would roll back it's going to roll back better in that position. He just has to let it loosen up. You see how he doesn't get much of a layback of the arm? It just kind of rides along there. So in this position that I have him standing in, he should be standing with his feet a little bit further apart, and the ball should be below his hand. It should be back down here somewhere, and his elbow should be flexed a little bit more so that his hand is lower than his elbow. So right now he has the hand pretty much straight in line with the whole arm, but the hand, there should be a flex here in the elbow, and the hand should be down here. And all we're doing here is just pushing off of the back foot and pushing the body forward and letting the arm come up into a nice flex position there, and then laying it back so that it can roll back and then come forward. So if you watch here, at this point, as he's releasing the ball, and as he's releasing the ball here, look at the difference in the elbow here. You see where his elbow is here. Okay, at ball release, which is in a much better position. Look at how much more extension he has here, and look at how much higher his arm is, because he's able to stop the elbow a little bit sooner and just let the hand take over and then pronate over. Here he just kind of continues to reach out with the elbow way past his face, and in this video he does it a little bit but not as bad, and that's just because he's got the hand away from his head. He's not collapsing the hand in towards his head and changing this arm angle here, this elbow flexion towards his head. So the more we work on this, the better he'll get, and then we'll start taking some better video up from the mound. I think I actually have a video of him from the mound. And when I took when I looked at it, he still has to work on bracing up the front leg, not allowing that hip to collapse and then him to sink all the way down. But if he can continue to work on this movement here, getting that hand out, turning the body, keeping the hand away from the head, he'll have a much better arm path. The arm will roll nicely in that position, and he won't be so much of a caster. Like, this is just down here at the bottom video. You see how the elbow just goes from there to there, and everything just kind of rolls. Everything kind of moves at the same time. In this video here, as he's starting to rotate, he's just got to let that arm just start to roll back. He's just kind of holding it. He's too stiff there. He definitely has more flexion than that in the throwing arm. So we'll work on that, continue to keep going, and I think you'll see a good improvement. All right.